What's going on, Thunder Nation? I'm Jason Miles. We're here at Village Inn for another edition of Coffee Talk, and joining us is defenseman John Gormley. Thanks so much for coming over and taking some time to visit with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
That was a pretty big week this past week against Rapid City. You got to be happy with the outcome.
Yeah, definitely 4-6. We'll take them. I know that they're right near us in the standings, so those points were huge for us.
Pretty tight in terms of the way those three games were played, eh?
Yeah, especially those last two, kind of coming down to the final minute for both of them. One went our way, one didn't, but it was good to come out on top on Saturday night.
So at the end of the game, you're trying to get to a loose puck, and the guy clips you in the face. What's going on through your mind when you got hit?
I was just hoping that one of the refs saw it and gave us the call, and that ended up helping the team win. Drawing a penalty. We ended up going on the power play there to finish the game. We ended up being able to get one. So
good thing I didn't take out one of your teeth, right?
Yeah. Glad it got me on the helmet, not in the jibs.
As opposed to Finnegan, who got hit pretty high, right?
Yeah.
Did he draw blood?
Yeah, he ended up drawing blood, and then I know Blackwell a few weeks ago lost some teeth on a high stick too. So I'm glad I wear a mouth guard.
Have you ever lost teeth?
No, all still there.
Really?
Yeah, I think my parents are pretty happy about that too.
Is it weird going from college to having to wear a half shield again?
It is a little weird, especially how we wear a half shield in junior before, then you go to college, put the cage back on, and then you get to take it back off in pro. But a little adjustment period, but not much.
John Gormley joining us again here at Village Inn. There's 5 locations. Don't forget about Free Pie Wednesday. John, why don't we step back a little bit, talk about your background. Can you let the fans know where you're from and what brought you to this area of the country?
Of course, yeah. I'm from the Bronx, New York. Ended up playing juniors. I actually played 1 year in Topeka, Kansas, and then I went to Bismarck, North Dakota. And then from there, I went and spent 4 years in college at Long Island University in New York, pretty close to home. And then I signed and I came out here. So this is my first full year of pro hockey. I was able to get some games in with the Thunder at the end of last season after my college season had finished. But this is my first full pro season, and I'm happy to be here.
How do you like the Midwest compared to living in the Bronx?
It's definitely different. It's pretty flat out here, I have to say, too. But no, I love it. It's a really good spot, really good fans, really good teammates, coaching staff, and I'm really happy to be out here.
You said you were in Topeka for how many years?
That was 1 year.
The 1 year,
yeah.
And you played with Nick Nardecchia at the time, right?
Yeah, it was a cool connection. I remember he had texted me when I was here in the spring, and he had asked me just a little bit about Wichita, and I obviously gave him nothing but good things to say, and it turned out he ended up signing and came here. So it's good. The hockey world's really small, so being able to make those connections, and you never really let go of them. So it's cool to have another familiar face.
You guys weren't roommates in Topeka, were you?
No, not roommates, but we were good friends. So just keeping in touch and in contact throughout college, just checking in on each other, and then brought us back together.
He was actually our guest last week, which we found out some interesting things about Nick and the fact that he's played with a couple of other guys on the Thunder, but like you said, just a small world in ice hockey.
Yeah, exactly.
So your time at Long Island, why don't you share with us a little bit about the recruiting process? What was that like, and how did you end up there?
Yeah, so Coach Riley and his staff at LIU they initiated contact. I think it was the spring of that COVID year, or the year that COVID hit. So that was when I was still in Topeka. And then they definitely, him and his staff with Will Mesa and Joe Gahuli, they ended up, reaching out more and watching games, sending me clips and stuff like that from my time in Bismarck. And then I think it was right around Thanksgiving, I think it was the beginning of December, I ended up committing to LIU and doing my 4 years there.
Was there any other spot you were looking at, or were you happy just being closer to home?
No, I mean, they were a perfect fit for me. I was being recruited by a few other teams, but they wanted me the most for sure, and it was the best fit for me.
Being named captain, that had to have been a pretty big honor for you.
Absolutely, it was really special to not only have the staff believe in me to lead the team, but my peers as well. That's something I don't think anybody takes lightly, but being able to earn the respect of the men you share the locker room with is really special.
Now, do you feel like that program has kind of making strides. What's your thoughts on Long Island as a Division I program?
Yeah, 100%. I think every year that I was there, we got better and better and better. I think we won, it was like 8 or 9 games my first year, and then each year we took more steps and obviously winning more games, and then against better opponents too. I mean, we were able to get some Big Ten wins, Hockey East wins, NCHC. Throughout it, being able to establish the program as a team that's not just a rollover. You're gonna have some trouble when we come into town. So it was a lot of fun being able to build a program and be a part of laying the groundwork. And I just hope nothing but good things for the program to come.
Speaking of Long Island, I look at Tyreek's pads and I think, wow, those are pretty blue. Does that give you kind of some memories back?
Yeah, 100%. He's got really neat pads there. I think he's got like sharp warning going down the side. So, yeah, he was my teammate at LIU. He's a great guy, great teammate to have. Yeah, it's cool. Again, like the hockey world's so small, you end up finding people you used to play with, and just those connections that stay with you.
Any interesting stories about Nick or Ty that you can share on camera?
I have to think about that. I don't want to jump the gun here.
Okay, well, you don't have to do that. I don't want to get you in trouble, but just thought I'd learn a little bit more about what the relationship was like with Tyreek being at college and knowing that his dad had some NBA basketball ties. That's pretty interesting.
That is really neat. And he was raised. He's a really great kid before he's a hockey player. And I got same thing with Nick as well. I mean, a lot of these kids are really great people before they are. They're great hockey players as well, but great people and great friends and great teammates.
You ever have any kind of conversations in the locker room about some of the guys from the Midwest? You guys being, from the East Coast, like you and Matt Krasser, for instance, like, Nick's from Michigan. Is there any kind of like rivalry in that regard?
There's definitely, I mean, we always joke about like when our college teams are playing each other and stuff like that, but I think I take the most heat for the way I talk. So I got a couple of words that I definitely say funny and a little bit of the accent. I don't think it's too bad, but some of the words they like to make fun of me.
Is there one specific word that you say that they give you a hard time?
They give me a hard time with, walk, talk, water, stuff like that. But it's all good fun.
You and our GM would get along.
Yeah.
He likes to give us a hard time about it because he's from the Jersey, Philly area.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Joining us here again is John Gormley. John, you played baseball as well in high school.
Yeah.
What was that experience like? Did you ever think about pursuing baseball as maybe a career?
Yeah, I mean, I loved baseball. I played it, growing up from, Little League and then out through to my senior year of high school. And I loved it. I just, I loved hockey.
Yeah.
So, I still follow the Yankees. I'm a big fan of the Yankees. Still follow baseball. We were speaking earlier, I was telling you, my grandfather played for the Cubs in the 60s. So, I love baseball. I still do love baseball. I just, hockey was my passion, my calling. I loved it. I love hockey. I guess baseball didn't get that same kind of love, but.
Yeah. You and Rizzo have any conversations about the Yanks in the locker room?
Yeah,
he's a big Yankee fan.
We were keeping track of the off-season signings everywhere. So, we got a couple of Yankee fans that you wouldn't think. Kyle Jeffers is a Yankee fan, and so is Kyle Crankish. So we all like to chop it up about baseball in general, but the Yankees specifically.
I'll have to ask my dad about Bill Ott because he was a diehard Cub fan growing up. Used to live in the bleachers, so
he played the outfield, so
he might know that
name. Been right behind him.
He might ask me to try and get an autograph from you. I don't know if that's going to happen, but anyways, why don't we switch gears a little bit, learn a little bit more about you outside of hockey and sports. We have this segment where we will start asking you some questions and let us know a little bit about some of your personal interests. So we'll start with your favorite music. Do you have a favorite band?
I really like all kinds of music, rock, country, some of the new stuff people are putting out with like I don't even know how to call it, I don't even know what it's called, but I'd say I really like rock music. I love, my dad's a big Grateful Dead fan.
Okay.
So I like listening to them and their Dead and Company with John Mayer and stuff like that too. But yeah, just rock in general is I'm a big fan.
Do you have a guilty pleasure song?
Guilty pleasure song.
Jeffers, it was Kyle Peter or Katy Perry. Sorry,
Katy Perry, that's a good one. I like that. What's that song? I like that. Can't get enough of your love, babe. You know that one? I like that
yeah,
one.
I know that
I
song.
like that one.
All right, favorite movie?
Favorite movie? I don't know if I could say it. Inglourious Bastards. I don't know. If I
Well,
could
it's
say
the
that.
part of a movie title.
That's
I
a
don't
movie
think.
title, I guess,
Yes.
right? Yeah, I really like that one.
Okay, I don't know if I've ever actually watched that full movie.
Yeah, it's good. I like the war movie
Okay.
genre, I guess.
Do you have a favorite actor?
Favorite actor? I don't know. I like them all. You know, the big names. I don't know. I like some of the Marvel movies too. I like following them as well. Excited for some of the stuff that's coming out this year as well. But yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite actor, but just yeah.
Do you have a favorite pizza topping?
I'm a regular pizza, just cheese.
Just cheese.
I mean, sometimes I'll switch it up and get pepperoni, but I just like a good. I mean, it's also a New York slice is different than a Kansas slice. I gotta say. So I guess maybe out here, maybe I'll throw a little bit of meat on it, like pepperoni or maybe sausage, something like that. But back home in New York, I just love a regular slice.
I got to tell you, I love the deep dish versus New York style argument. It's always fun to me.
No way.
I'm from Chicago, so yes.
No way.
I had a feeling that was going to happen. Do you have a favorite dessert?
Favorite dessert? I love just straight chocolate chip cookies. That's definitely my favorite dessert. It's a little plain, I guess, but that's my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you weren't playing ice hockey as a profession, what can you see yourself doing?
Maybe firefighter.
Firefighter.
Yeah, my dad's a fireman in New York City, so yeah, it's something I always grew up around and I could see myself doing.
Is that something that you think you'd do after hockey ends?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite moment in sports growing up, or a sports memory that you can think of?
Sports memory. I won a section championship in high school, which was a lot of fun sharing that with my friends. In college, I was able to. It was like our first big win at LIU. It was my sophomore year. We beat Ohio State at home. I ended up scoring that game too, which was cool. And I ended up scoring on a teammate of mine that I played with in Topeka too. So he was the goalie, plays for the Canadians now, Jakob Dobes. So I guess I get all of that together was pretty cool too.
That's awesome. I would love to have seen that goal in person because I'm a Penn Stater, so I can't stand Ohio State. Sorry if I upset any of our viewers.
My brother just graduated from Penn State this fall. This winter, December, and my younger sister is a student there now.
Okay.
So whole Penn State connection there, I guess.
Nice. So speaking of that goal you scored, do you have a favorite venue in college that you played at?
There's a lot of good ones. Wisconsin was really cool. Omaha was cool. Notre Dame was really neat. Penn State was cool too. I feel like a lot of those Big Ten cool teams have really cool rinks. Some of the Hockey East ones too. Boston College was neat. And I think that was one thing that was really cool about LIU is they're independent. They're not in a conference. So every year our schedule, we were able to play whoever. You're not limited to 4 or 6 out of conference games. So we were able to play, teams from every conference every year. And I think I ended up playing like close to 40 different teams over 4 years, which was really neat.
In fact, maybe it was recent. I could have sworn I saw that they were out in Alaska.
Yep.
Was that last week or the week before that they were playing Anchorage?
They did a 2-week road trip because both Alaska teams are also independent. So usually independents always end up playing each other. I ended up going out to Alaska 3 of 4 years when I was there.
Oh, wow.
And one of the years we did 2 weeks, we did Alaska. We did Fairbanks and Anchorage in the same trip.
Did you do any sightseeing?
Not enough. I mean,
time.
We went, out in Anchorage. It was very beautiful there,
Okay.
but we hadn't gone anywhere like up mountains or anything
Okay.
like that.
Last question as a part of this. If you had to pick a vacation spot, would it be the mountains or a beach?
Beach.
Beach.
Yeah, I know my roommate's Lucas Van Roboys. He's not here right now, but I know for sure he would say mountains over beach. But we've talked about that before. But
yeah, he did come on here and say he would rather go to the mountains.
100%. I knew that for sure, but I think I'm a beach guy.
Okay. Is there a destination that you would love to go to on your bucket list?
I mean,
you don't have to answer that.
No,
there's too many.
There's too many beaches out there, I guess.
Okay. Well, moving to our final question as you guys get ready for Idaho and Allen, a big week ahead. What's the message from Coach as you guys prepare for a busy week this week?
Yeah, so we're right in the heat of the standings there, and these points are huge for us to gain, but for them to lose as well. So I know a few weeks ago we had a tough series against Allen, so we're looking to give it back to them, and then a good Idaho team's going to come in here, and we're going to be playing our best hockey. Each of these points count, and they matter, so we got to be playing our best hockey.
Sounds good. One final thing I just want to point out with the Olympics getting underway, the men's tournament starting, U.S., Canada, is there a major rivalry going on right now in the locker room?
It hasn't heated up yet, but I know it will be. I think every team everywhere. I know last year with the Four Nations, when I was at school, there was a big rivalry there, U.S. versus Canadians. Everybody's chirping each other all the time in the locker room. So it hasn't really heated up yet. The games aren't going on, but I know it will.
Okay. Sure. Well, go USA, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, thanks so much for coming over here. We appreciate your time. Good luck the rest of the season, and I'm sure we'll catch up soon.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Sounds good. That's John Gormley. Well, thank all of our listeners and viewers here from Village Inn, as there's 5 locations with the free pie Wednesday. Don't forget to get your free pie Wednesday. And they have a brand new pie, Cherry Jubilee. I've been told it's really, really good. So make sure you try that. Free pie Wednesday. You get a slice of fruit pie with the purchase of something over here at Village Inn. Until next time, that's this edition of Coffee Talk. We'll talk to you again soon.